Morning everybody, welcome back to the channel, Motorhoming Fun. We're on day 2 of our stay in Filey at Centenary Way, and this morning we're going to get out and about and explore Filey a bit, guys. So we just had breakfast. It's a little bit dull and windy and that, but never mind, we're going to get out there, make the most of it and that. So plans for today are we're going to head out along the promenade, seafront, up to Filey Brig, have a wander along there, through the campsite. We'll have a look at the campsite, guys, St Oswald's Church, and back through the town centre and back home. So that is our plan. It'll probably be a 2-part vlog, everybody. Part 1, part 2. I think it'll be too long for a part 1. So come along with us, guys. Do give us a comment, a like, also subscribe if you haven't already, guys, and we'll take you on our walk shortly. So bye for now. Right, so we're going to start the walk down at this little woodland section what takes you down to the beach. It should be low tide this morning, guys, so no high tide and getting stranded like we almost did on the previous vlog, everybody. Hope you see that one where we were struggling to get back at the end and that, but we did make it and here to tell the tale. So as I say, we're gonna just come down here. This is the route from the campsite. As I say, we're gonna walk along the promenade, not necessarily the beach. Rookie mistake, we haven't got the ball with us this morning, so we'll probably have a little bit of beach play this afternoon if we can. High tide is, I think, about 4:30 today, so we might get sort of a good little walk this afternoon. Well, there's a beach what we were on yesterday. You can see we're on low tide. The sea is right out there, and it's a little bit wild out there, the sea, this morning. Some big waves crashing in. So we're going to head along this promenade section all the way to the end, I think, possibly where the sailing club is, if I remember right, and then hopefully we'll get onto Filey Brig. Modern style beach huts on my left. We have got the drones with us today, guys, but I'm not expected to fly them. Tomorrow's much calmer day, I believe, so we'll probably do all the vlog filming today, what we intend to do, and tomorrow on our last full day I'll probably just have a day of getting some drone footage here, there and everywhere. Right, if we went straight on, I think that takes you down to the beach, so we're going to just skirt around the beach at the moment. As I say, we'll do the beach this afternoon if we do. So as I said yesterday, Filey is a bit of one of those old-fashioned seaside towns, I would say. A lot of history to it, and that going back to the 40s, 50s and 60s. So we love coming here, nice and quiet. It never seems too busy, although we do come out of season. So you can probably see those seas out there and the waves quite rough this morning. I guess lots of those houses on my left hand side, years gone by, those were B&Bs, hotels. I think some still are, but a lot of them are private houses now. So promenade section, we've got a little Bonzo the seal. Put all your rubbish in there, everybody. Looks like toilets and little cafes not open. Looks like there was a drinking fountain there from many years ago. Obviously not working anymore. So I'm guessing a lot of these are shut for the season now. ice cream, fries, restaurant, cafe. They might open later, guys, I don't honestly know. And you've got the toilets here. I think I went and buy some toilets in Whitby, and it's now 50 pence to have a wee. I bet these are paid toilets as well. Yeah, I can see some barriers at the end. I thought 50 pence is getting a little bit ridiculous to use toilet facilities nowadays. Some crazy golf here, and we got obviously the Filey fishermen. These might be open weekends, but I wouldn't imagine they'd pay for themselves being open this time of year. As I say, we're middle of October now. What are we, the 16th of October? We've got a smaller fun fair section for the small kiddies. Anytime you need to get up to the town, you can basically go off to the left, guys, up one of the side roads. Right, we're heading along here. I think this will take us all the way to Filey little sailing club, and then we've got to go up the hill up onto Filey Brig. You can probably see some more diners there, not open. Could be later, but what are we at the moment? We're 10 to 9 in the morning. You got Filey lifeboat station on the left. You got the Bayview restaurant, and you got a little bit of a amusement arcade. So we've got a sprinkler of boats here. You got a little slipway at the end. We'll let Scarfa lead in a minute. She's going to say, "Dad, where's my ball?" Right, so we'll just pop down here, a little short walk. As I say, then we're back up to Filey Brig, and where the Filey Brig campsite is. I keep meaning to try that campsite, so next time we're in Filey, we'll probably give that one a go. I understand where we are now, Centenary Way. I think that's been bought by new owners at the end of this current season, and somebody did tell me, a company, I think they said Flowers of May. If anybody knows those, are they Scarborough based, Whitby based, or whatever? But I think they've bought it. I think she's giving me those dirty looks, saying, "Dad, what have you done? No ball." Just completely forgot. Also my phone as well. I have got my work phone with me today, just in case any calls come through, but personal phone I seem to have left again. Well, it seems quite calm down here. I'm not too sure whether I want to get a drone flight in. We have got what I call the beast with us today, the Mavic 3 Classic. We're allowed to fly that bigger drone down on the beach, recreation areas. Well, we did have a quick fly. Couldn't resist myself. I think all was okay. So we'll pop up by the sailing club now, onto the brig, see how far we can walk along possibly. say, this is Filey Sailing Club. Right, up the hill, I seem to remember there should be a little pathway up onto the brig and the coastal path. Right, here we go. Right, we'll see you at the top. Right, made it to the top. It is windy up here. Filey in the distance. Filey brig is coming into play there, guys. That is going to be windy on that top of that ridge. We will go that way. Right, in the far distance on my left, that is the Filey brig campsite. We're just going to follow the coastal path to the right up towards the brig, guys, and then come back down on ourselves. We've got Sky on our lead. You got all the cliffs to my right hand side with a drop, so we don't want Sky chasing anything and going off the edge. Well, there is a car park section up the top. I'm not too sure if it's pay and display or free parking, but you don't seem to get many free parking nowadays. Right, looking over the edge, there's Filey brig. You can just about walk on the bottom side. At the moment, you can probably walk the bottom and come back up the top, or vice versa, go down over the top and down. We'll see what the weather's doing tomorrow, guys, and that, but not today. So I'm sorry if you're picking up any wind noise. It's extremely windy up here. Right, so we put the microphone underneath my coat slightly now. Hopefully it'll block the wind out slightly, guys. It has got a wind muff on it, but as I say, this is extreme winds up here. Right, so there's a little car park, and it does say something about pay and display. I think the pay meters are down the bottom end. Filey on the English coast path, Cleveland Way National Trail. Discover nature on Filey brig. Explore Filey Bay, 40 minutes each way. Walk to Caton Bay, 2 hours each way. And it's an 8-mile walk along the coastal path to Scarborough, which is approximately 4 hours, they say. Right, so we'll head along here. So we'll just detour off, see what this little stone monument is about. I think it just says Cleveland Way, both directions basically. Well, we were blessed with all that sunshine at Whitby Abbey 2 days ago, and now we've got that ex-hurricane, I think, was it Milton, I had in Florida a few days ago. It's made its way across the Atlantic, and we've got the remnants of it. Right, just to let you know, we're 2 miles in on our walk from the campsite. There's the views back down onto the beach. You can hardly make out Filey in the distance. So we're going a little bit further, guys. As I say, I do apologise if we are getting any wind. Right, headlands such as the Carsnays on the north side of Filey Bay are natural defences and lookout locations discovery of a few flint tools show the earliest visitors to the Carnays came in the prehistoric period, some 3,000 to 4,000 years ago. Right, dangerous cliffs to my right hand side. That has eroded away. I think we all know the coastlines on the east coast are all disappearing slowly. Views down to my left hand side. So we're just going to stay at this high level today. We're not going to drop back down and come back the beach way. So we're going to hopefully have a little wander up to the campsite. Just show you a brief look at that. Right, there's one of the pathways down to the lower section. That will get you right down to the beach, the rocky beach section. Ladies, hold on to your hats here. There's Filey Bay down there. Right, Filey Brig, Angling Society, Centenary Seat, 1922 to 2022. Right, we're almost at the end. Right, as I say, intentions are to come back tomorrow if it's not so windy. Hopefully get some drone footage off the end here. A little bit wet and muddy. We'll just go a little bit further and show you generally what it's like. As I say, the end of the brig is right down there. It flattens out. As I say, a little bit muddy and slippy, but it is possible. I'll just spin you around. We've got all the wind noise again. So sorry about this, everybody. And there's Filey Bay down there with the rough looking seas. Right, that's as far as what we're going to do today, guys. Let's head back. Just hoping for some bit better weather tomorrow. Just need it a little bit calmer, guys, and we can get the bigger drone up, the Mavic 3 Classic or the Air 3, and it has got wind capabilities, quite good, but we're certainly not risking it today. As I say, at low level flight, I think on the beach was enough for me. Right, so we're heading down the road from Filey Brig now, just to show you roughly where the campsite is. And that, as I say, it's not a bad campsite, guys. I think it's probably a little bit better than where we're staying, but I think it's horses for courses, as I say. This guy's in a hurry to get somewhere.